Alright, gang. Back at the burner. Using the magic of some rubber bands, I got the phone mounted to my other tripod. Well, we'll see how that works out. I'm still going to change the bracket, but I'll do that maybe the weekend. I told you I was going to get some dope, and I got this T+2 shit that I use. I already talked about in another video. So I'm going to try to run through and get all the seals done on my gas line and do a pressure check on it and see if it holds. I'm going to run it on up to about 10 pounds of pressure. We'll see how that works. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, what I have, I took everything apart. I even took this little guy apart. Well, I'm working with a piece of 10-inch by 10-inch square tubing for my for the body. So basically what I have to do is rebuild this section and make it where I want a piece of pipe going all the way up the side and not be near any heat, and then put all the brass down low and then 90 over and enter into somewhere around the center of the tube. Go back and put this rectum seal on all these connections. I should have watched the video to see how I had all this shit put together. We'll pressurize it in a minute. Okay. So that should get me from the tank, up through the brass, up the side of the box, and over to about center of the box. I'll have to build a bracket off the side of the box to hold this pipe still so it doesn't move. I screwed that up. Not needed. Tight is about there. So I'm gonna leave it tight. And then we can check our connections. Again, we'll turn the gas on. Increase the pressure. About, got it sitting on about 8 pounds. Alright, I got one bleeder down here on the end, but I'm going to take this cap back off anyway and replace it with the orifice cap. Now, that being said, I'm going to call this good. And we'll move on to the next phase. I meant to put this in the video the other day. What I have so I took a piece of scrap 1/2-inch pipe they cut off something, but it fits right around that 1/4-inch pipe pretty good. I'm gonna cut the threads off. This is a 3/4-inch flat washer. It goes up past the threads. I'm gonna have to die grind this inside diameter out so it fits around my pipe. So the pipe will go through it. I'll square the end of this up. Tack this pipe on. Alright, I got disturbed. I'll take this piece of pipe. I'm going to drill 3 holes in it. 1, 2, 3. Big enough for a 3/8 bolt to go through. On the 3 sides where the holes are, I'll tack the nuts on. Then I'll be able to tighten the bolt up into the nut through the hole and secure the piece of 1/4-inch pipe that's going inside. That's my plan. So I have the stub. Through the washer, tacked on to the end. And what that'll do is allow me to insert my pipe down through and get my nozzle down inside there. And then I'll have to make a sleeve that goes around, and I'll do the same kind of set screw system with it so I can adjust the temperature, adjust the airflow through these 3 orifices. And hopefully it'll bust off and burn and not blow up and kill me. That's the plan. I'm going to do the die grinding and get all the pieces cut maybe, and then do a little TIG welding and get back from there. Speaking of TIG welding, I did this little joint. This is the first time I've done any TIG welding in years. I tacked it, had to use a little filler to jump the gap, and then I started washing, and I washed and washed. Well, no, I didn't. I tagged it, then I bumped it back because it had drawn a little bit, so I knocked it back, and then I had to tag it, and I put some doo-doo on there to hold that still, and then I started washing it. No filler, I just washed the 2 pieces together with the TIG. And then when I got it back around to my beginning, there was one little hole, and I kept circling around, and it was just moving the hole, and I finally gave up, reheated, and then just daubed a little bit of filler on there and capped it off. So that's my first attempt at TIG welding in decades. That's the plan on these parts. I'll make this, I'll probably edit this in, and I may be able to get some of this done today. I don't know. It's getting close to supper time. That's today's worth. You guys stay tuned. Okay. This is what I was trying to explain. I got the flat washer where to slide over the pipe. Got my nozzle pipe. All that'll tack together like so. Then I can adjust the depth of this nozzle down inside the throat. I still got to cut my sleeve piece that goes on here. Put 3 set screws in it. I got the 3 holes in this. Have to tack the nuts on. Here, here, and here. They're roughly 120 degrees apart. I didn't measure anything out. still need to do a little squaring up on this end and find my sleeve piece and get it done and get it on. But for today, that's where we're at. We've leak checked the rubber hose, the line. We got most of this shit figured out. Hopefully tomorrow we can do a little TIG welding, get this situated, and maybe this week, next video or two on this thing, we'll be able to crank it up and test fire it. Y'all stay tuned, keep checking back with us. We'll see. All right, that's it for today's installment. That's as far as I can go. It's getting too damn close to supper time. So tomorrow or the next video should show either me TIGging or trying to TIG, getting all the pieces put together, plugging it in, maybe a test fire. I don't know. We're only a video or two away from firing up and seeing if my guesswork is worth the shit or not. So y'all stay tuned, keep checking back with us, and like again, I'll tell you, thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for everybody that's contributed to the comment block. Can't do it without you. And I mean, we can, but it's nice to have somebody out there in the world chiming in with their opinions and how they done it. So no further ado, like, share, subscribe, comment. This is Mo, damn it. Tire Creek Ironworks out.